Yo, 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 what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DieselDominator, and we are here for RRF1 Wednesday Division. It is around 9 here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. A little disappointed. I'm always going to shoot this spiel when I come here. I'm a little always upset that it has to be in Quebec. You know, it can't be in near, at least near Toronto. I don't think it should be in the city of Toronto like IndyCar has it, but it definitely would be nice if it was a little closer to me. But regardless, whatever. The French got it. Those fucking French bastards. Also, fun fact: this circuit does go around the first ever casino I went to when I turned 18 because the legal drinking limit, and I guess drinking, gambling, whatever you want to call it. The legal limit basically is 18 in Quebec, whereas pretty much everywhere else in Canada, for the most part, is 19. So basically, when I was 18, go over to Montreal, experience your first strip club, go to the casino. A lot of the firsts. My first ever one night stand was downtown Montreal. Oh, good times, good memories. Anyways, taking a sip of the brewski. Hello, Snake. Hopefully you're doing all right. Reaper, good evening. All right, so just gonna give it another minute or so. Let everyone get in here because, obviously, as you guys know, normally I play the national anthem. But because it is Canada, I'm sure you guys know that, I know the national anthem, so I think I'm going to help you guys out, and I'm going to blow out all your eardrums, and, basically, going to be singing the national anthem. Let's take a look at the driver standings, though, before I butcher you all. Excuse me. So we got 74 points ahead of P2, which is Destroyer Drac. Then you got Find the Pass with 1 point behind Destroyer Drac. But if I'm not mistaken, Find the Pass is having some issues, I think, with regards to pain. So he won't be able to participate today, which obviously will allow potentially Destroyer Drac to, obviously, gain on him. Or increase that deficit. And then, of course, Goomba and Daimar, they have a chance of making up some ground towards Find the Pass there in P4 and 5, respectively. So, anyways, that is that. Get that. Another announcement as well. May 11th, 2024, Season 6. The Diesel Classic will go down. And also, it's going to be, obviously, I'm really excited for it. But I do want to let you guys know that once the attendance goes up, it fills up pretty damn quickly. So if you guys would like a chance to be, in this one-day tournament, which is held on a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, if you guys want to participate, make sure you're in the Discord so you can see the attendance. Because, yeah, it fills up ASAP Rocky. Snake knows what I'm talking about. I'm not even trying to boost. It fills up pretty damn quickly. So, but yeah, love to hear it, Snake. Good luck this season. Hopefully, you can knock out our 2-time champ. And without further ado, let's do it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll have a sip of the brewski. All right, let's do it. The singing of O Canada. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see they rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, let's get it. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Let's get it. Now do it in French. Quand ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. I forgot the rest of the words. Ton histoire est une l'épée des plus brillants exploits. Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. I know Betcher's just like, wait a second, he actually knows the fucking French version? Yes, we learned fucking French. Yeah, good. It was good times in school, actually, just because, you know, the in school, actually, when we were kids, there would be like probably one day out of the week where they would literally play the entire French immersion. Then there's the bilingual one where there's a little bit of English, a little bit of French, and then of course there's the entire one in English. But yeah, anyways, that's how I know from school. And I mean, obviously, I haven't been in school in what 15 years now. Has it been 15 years now? Holy shit! It's almost been 15 years since I've been in high school. But anyways, you get it. It's been a long fucking time, and I still remember, which kind of tells you all you need to know about childhoods. Shit stays engraved into your fucking brain whether you want it to be or not. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys hear or see T in the chat, please let me know. I owe T something. Bro, wish school taught me something about life. I mean, yeah, don't get me started on that. I don't think school itself, like, I wouldn't say the teachers themselves necessarily teach you the life lessons, but the experiences you go through in school, in high school specifically, definitely teach you about, you know, interacting with others and such and so on and so forth. So I wouldn't necessarily say school is completely, you know, irrelevant. It's very good for your social skills. But at the same time, unless you're learning something very specific to do with your actual, you know, future career, there can be certain situations where, you know, high school can be limiting, because obviously you're learning a bunch of stuff that you'll probably never even use in your real life, you know, world to make, you know, money in that situation. But I will say at least high school does give you the basics to, you know, absolutely everything. That's basically it. It just gives you the basics to everything. Whether you want to be anything in life, you know, as long as you've completed high school, you basically completed the minimum, bare minimum to what you need to actually understand. Anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I believe a Mercedes is going to get us started, which is Mr. 49 coming through the first couple corners now. And got into trouble for it because they disagreed with some lessons, you know. I think that's going to be more of a problem, Snake, as we go into the future. You got all these woke teachers that want to put their personal agendas onto people's education. When in reality, I mean, it's no problem that you can let these students know that these new genders or whatever exist in life, but I don't have a problem with them understanding that, you know, there is a real thing, such as a person that wants to, you know, have a sex change and all that. But what I don't agree with is 5-year-olds being enforced to, you know, actually being told, oh, you know, you can do whatever you want, you know, We can be unicorns. We can be bumblebees. We can be cats. Whatever you want. Whatever your pronoun is, you can do whatever. Like, I don't know. Kids are very susceptible to that shit. I don't agree with that. So that's where I stand, and that's where I'm ending my case. Anyways, 49 coming through the wall of champion chicane. And here we are, 49 across the line, and that is a 113.931. Yeah, I totally agree with you. It needs to be in the realm of common sense. Yeah, hey, Snake, as long as someone agrees with me, right? Dark Mark has retired from the session, or at least maybe crashed. I have no freaking clue. All I can tell you is Dark Mark will not be setting a time, which obviously means that we don't have to, well, we'll have one less guy to worry about when it comes to the eliminations of Q1. Dark Mark is trying to save his skin, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to let the ladies and gentlemen know that he retired the car. I'm calling bullshit. I don't know about you guys. Evening, Mark. Hopefully you're doing all right, brother. All right, let's check out Gaming Minion. I think an Alfa Romeo is just going to be coming across the line, which is Domar Dimar. Yes, he is, 111.7. And then here is Gaming Minion coming across the line, and that's good enough for P2 the 112.230. Woodsy just coming up to the wall of champion chicane. He should be okay here. Yeah, nicely done. This isn't my day. I'd rather start at the back and have some fun. Completely understand. I mean, this is Canada after all. I feel like a lot of people will be feeling the a very similar way to you, Mark. Also a reminder, hello, Find the Pass. Please let me know when T gets here. Or, I don't know if does T not even watch races if you are not participating? I don't know how that works. But I definitely owe T something, and I'm holding it. I'm saving it right now. Alright, Darth Tim's in validation, so he's going to have to go around again. What about Bjorn? Bjorn! Alright, let's watch Bjorn. Almost clips the wall. Just to let you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to clip the wall. At least, you know, potentially could damage your car, slow you down a little bit. Bjorn definitely playing with fire. Doesn't seem to matter though for him. 112.254. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. That is a long and loud fucking thing, isn't it? God damn. Oh, 0 invalidation. Or we've already caught out the championship leader, folks. You'll love to see that. I think it's safe to say when you see the championship leader getting into kerfuffles, you know, it could spell something interesting for the race. Or maybe 0 is just toying with this all. What do I know? Alright, Darth Tim's just coming out of the hairpin. And did he invalidate? How the hell? Well, you just need to have like 2 wheels over the line? It must be. I don't even know my own track limits, but obviously we just saw that. An invalidation there from Darth Tim's out of the hairpin. Goomba's invalidated. Mad Mark is invalidated. You know who hasn't invalidated is this man right here in the Williams. Hayden Elite. Strategy goes out the window when rain is on the horizon for the race. I mean, yes, that is partially true. I have seen, though, a lot of undercuts here in Canada, being due to, you know, obviously one of the shortest pit stops in the entire F1 calendar. Hayden Elite, 111.5, not too shabby. Provisional pole for the Williams driver. Now we go on board with our championship leader. going through the chicane of 8 and 9, sorry. Oh, we've got a McLaren going, or that was, sorry, I thought that was a McLaren for a second. That's a Mercedes. I'm very eepy. Eepy? Is that a word? Obviously, pass. We hope you feel better. It looks like your rival, though. Your rival don't give two fucks. Think he misspelled creepy? Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna ignore the sleepy part. I'm so creepy. that sounds about right. By the way, in French, because we are in Montreal, we see je suis fatigué. Okay? Je suis fatigué. Which means I am tired. Yeah, it's not tired though. It's Dom, 111.8 on the mediums. Not too bad. See, I said that a lot of times when I was when I was learning French. It's funny how sometimes that works, eh? I mean, I can chirp all you UK motherfuckers, because I remember, like, I don't know if I've told you guys this story. I know I've said this story many times, so I apologize if you heard this. But I'll never forget just the first time I ever heard the word fag. You know, some British guy coming up to me while I was working security downtown Toronto, and some guy was like, "Hey mate, you go fag?" I was like, "Dude, you can't fucking say that around here." It's like, "Well, I'm not." This guy's pissed out of his mind. Why not? Cause man, there's so many fags around here. Like, you can't say that. They'll take offense to that. Like, mate, can you just pass me a fucking smoke? Like, why couldn't you just fucking say that? Why'd you have to call it a fag? Good times, good times. Yes, the message got stopped by mods, Mark. See, sometimes I'm smart enough to create bots that actually, you know, prevent me from getting canceled. Basically, it just shows Twitch that, you know, I try to, you know, keep everything as PG as I possibly can. Actually, I would say this channel is rated 18A. I would definitely say it's definitely rated 18A. Uh-oh, what the fuck did I just walk into? Who knows? Basically, Zero, I was teaching these guys French, and they started taking the piss out of it, essentially. I am tired in French is je suis fatigué, and they just took it. I mean, boys will be boys, let's be honest, right? Men will be men. We hear something funny, and we will make fun of it. It's almost inevitable at this point. By the way, find the pass. Where is T? I'm gonna start getting really, really upset. Darth Tim's did he invalidate on the wall of champion chicane? Wow, he did. So that means the next lap is invalidated. Darth Tim's, with all due respect, just obviously if the game said this to you, you wouldn't enjoy this. So I'm just gonna say it for you, or for the game, with respect for you. Go fuck yourself. Basically what the game is trying to tell you. Okay, so Twisted Dragon on the bubble. Woodsy, 49, Darth Tims are in danger. Wow, that sucks for Woodsy. So Woodsy is going to have to go around again, maybe put on a fresh pair of boots. Love how you showed me not a compliment in sight. I have no idea what I did. I'm completely innocent, Snake. I didn't do anything. I claim innocent. I would like to plead the fifth, Your Honor. I have no idea what Snake is speaking. Aw, Dragoon, you're such a beauty. Thank you so much. Oh, Snake's pulling my tail. Okay. Someone pull the snake's tail. Can someone do that for me? That'd be greatly appreciated. Oh my god, it's T! Yo, T! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually fucking massive for you all. I don't know if you guys know this, but I quit. Like, I was basically drinking hard liquor on stream pretty much every time I was pretty much every time I was live, right? Essentially. Probably not the best thing for my liver. And as you guys, well, any of my close friends know that I basically stopped with all the excessive drinking. But then again, basically the gist of this story is, T purchased a buy the shot thing from me because I was a dumbass and forgot to take it out of the sound clips. So, to honor T for, you know, spending those points and doing what he did, this will probably be one of the last shots ever seen on the Dub Zone. At least, you know, random shots for absolutely no fucking reason. So, without further ado, I'm gonna shit myself because, like, I haven't actually had, like, any hard drink in, like, 2 months. But hopefully you guys approve. That's some brandy. And, yeah, I'm gonna... I can already smell it. God damn. Oh, boy. Shit is nuts. Shit is nuts. Oh, my God. I'm getting teary-eyed. Have a sip of beer before I experience this. Okay, so we got 2 minutes left. Actually, T, I hope you don't mind. Can we wait till after Q1? Because I have a feeling I'm going to be choking and dying after this, and I want to be able to commentate for the end of this. This could definitely get spicy here for the end of this session, folks. Whitey on the bubble, Woodsy 49, Darth Tim's going to be fighting it out. But, T, you know, the shot is right there, and it's going to be drank in, what, 90, just over 90 seconds. Sir, you don't have to take this shot. Okay. Well, it's fucking poured now. I'm going to fucking take it. I'm not going to waste the fucking shot of brandy. I think more people would be upset if I wasted the shot of brandy at this point. That's just disrespectful to the brandy. It's not even, like, obviously it's disrespectful to you, not even just that, but it's disrespectful to the brandy. So heaven forbid I disrespect T and the brandy all in one go. Like, that's just unacceptable. Brandy is not wasted, it's enjoyed. Exactly. Snake knows what I'm talking about. What's the weather like in the race? Because of if it's wet, I can't race. I don't have the concentration right now for that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it might get wet in the end of qualifying, depending on how that goes. But as it stands right now, I have no fucking clue pass. We're just going to go on board with Whitey right now. I think that's Brewdog just up ahead. See if Brewdog can jump up ahead. He's in P12 right now. Here comes Whitey through the wall of champion chicane. And yes, the Ferrari of Brewdog just jumped up to P4. Here comes Whitey across the line, P9. Almost going right off the track there was Whitey. Now Gaming Minion on the bubble. No, Gaming Minion staying on the bubble, and here we go, folks. So we got Woodsy up next. Can he beat out Gaming Minion? No! Invalidates at the wall of champion chicane. Now it's 49. He crashes into the wall. So 49's out. Woodsy's out. Now we got Darth Timms. He claps the wall but does not invalidate. Does not invalidate. Oh my god. 0.3 of a second. I mean, it is very, very possible without that small little bit of contact in the chicane that Darth Timms could have possibly made it through. But as you guys can clearly see, it just doesn't seem to be the case here today. Oh my goodness. What a fun end to Q1. And, you know, I think it calls for celebration at this point. What do you guys think? And there's only one way I know how to celebrate, and that is by absolutely killing myself live on stream for, ladies and gentlemen, pure entertainment. So, I swear to God, if I had done this, but what, 2-3 months ago, wouldn't even have flinched. Ask Pass. You can back me up on this. Even Snake and T can back me up on this. I was drinking like a motherfucker, no problem. Now I'm shitting myself. Dark Mark. Oh, it's definitely raining. All right. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, cheers to all you beautiful motherfuckers out there. And rest in peace to my soul, because I'm probably going to die. Oh, God. Whew. Here we go. I can't speak right now. Will you please leave your name and number after the beat? And hopefully we'll be able to contact you soon. Thank you. And have a great day. Oh my God. Woo. All right, well, that's not happening again. Oh my God. I'm dying, folks. I actually feel like I'm fucking dying. Do I look okay? Did I just like lose color in my fucking face? I feel like for like half a second there, my soul just left my fucking body. Oh my God. What the fuck was in there? All right. Whew. Gonna try and keep our composure here. Holy shit. Don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Do not try this at home. Holy fuck. We go to the tiles, lap data, telemetry, and yes. First car out is TSD Dragoon. I just noticed that Domar having internet connection issues. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have Domar Dimar. There you go. Domar Dimar. Boom. Look at that. Boom. On the ball, folks. Dark Mark, check me out, dog. I'm on the ball today. All good, Pass. All good. Evening, Woodsy. All right. I think I've got my composure back now, guys. I'm going to get some. You go get some creep, okay? Pass. All the best, brother. Woodsy's got his glitter at the ready. Okay, it sounds good. Yeah, definitely someone's gonna die. Actually, I I have a feeling that Mark may need the glitter. He does claim that he just retired. But I'm claiming that, you know, obviously, because I'm an asshole, that Mark definitely died and didn't retire. And, yeah, he'll need the glitter. It's official. And also, too, like, don't we all agree that Mark would look absolutely cute as fuck with a little bit of glitter? Like, oh my god. Je suis fatigué? I haven't even set my rig up. I definitely didn't crash. Well, I mean, if you didn't set up your rig, then maybe you definitely did crash, because how could you drive without the rig? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, common sense. I'm digging myself a fucking in my own grave. I know this, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Dragoon, Mad Mark, first guys across the line. Let's see what Gaming Minion can do. Ooh, 111.5. So that's provisional pull for Gaming Minion. Reminder to the ladies and gentlemen, the bottom 5 here in Q2 will get eliminated. It'll be like Kimmy's steering wheel. Kimmy's steering wheel! Hey, come on! Steering wheel! For fuck's sakes! Hey, come on! Steering wheel! I can actually see that Dark Mark just like freaking out. Give me my fucking steering wheel! I'm just here for the race on the best track of the calendar in the rain from the back. Oh, God. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if that's not sarcasm, I don't know what is. Also, Zero completely backing off on this fast lap here, so I guess we'll just go on board with Hayden. Just coming out of the hairpin now. And, yeah, it's obviously really unfortunate that Find the Pass will not be able to participate with us, but we wish Find the Pass all the best and hope he gets his beauty sleep. That is definitely the most important thing. Just make sure you rest up and you can come back strong next week. Though I do have to sadly regret to inform you that I have been talking to Dark Mark. Anyone who misses my home Grand Prix, automatic 2 penalty points to your super license. I just noticed what Mark said. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like it. I like the fact that we're all making fucking jokes with each other. It's good to see. By the way, I don't know if I said it because, like, I feel like I was, like, in a different fucking universe, like, 5 seconds ago or 5 minutes ago. But, Dragoon, I did see that, and thank you so much for the subscription. 2 months, brother. That is, yeah, I'm just very grateful. Thank you very much, man. No, okay, just gonna be okay. So we're gonna do Bjorn, stay with Bjorn, and the next is a Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't even know if it's gonna be set at time. Okay, it's gonna destroy Jack. Oh fucking hell! Did I fuck that up? Yeah, I did. Anyway, Bjorn, 112.8, so the slowest of the bunch, for the time being at least. And we still have 5 drivers yet to set times. You can see Destroyer Drac. Reaper invalidating. Zero fucked up on his first lap. I know that as well. Domar is at least back into the lobby, which is a great thing to see. And Brewdog also ripping through, but Domar just coming out of the hairpin, so I guess we'll stay on board with him. And then we can go down to Brewdog. Which is Reaper. Yeah, Reaper might be giving a little bit of slipstream to Domar. Here we go. The Alfa Romeo driver coming across the line. And that is provisional pole. 111.316. Down here, Reaper's ripping through. Destroyer Drac coming up to the hairpin. Brewdog out of the hairpin. And Zero should be starting his lap shortly, so here we go. And by the way, is it weird that I want to take another shot now? I guess that's the alcoholic in me coming back. But yeah, that really fucking... The pain was incredible. All right, Destroyer Drac. Jesus Christ, 111.184. And Destroyer letting the field know what's good. Oh, Zero just... Zero has no front wing. He has lost it on the exit of 6 and 7. Our championship leader doesn't seem to be enjoying Canada too much, folks. Reaper coming across the line, only good enough for P13. He's still in danger. Hey, I'm in danger. I have no idea where that came from. No idea. Definitely didn't come from my vocal cords. I can't go that high, so no idea what anyone's talking about.
I'm in danger.
Emotional damage.
Basically, Snake. That's the gist of it. Yeah. we're gonna all pretend that never happened. We're just gonna move on. By the way, I just saw you, Gumbo, while I was taking my sip of the beer. Gumbo jumping up to P3, nicely done. Oh, gets knocked back down because the Reaper. Where the fuck did this guy come from? Motherfucker, who the fuck is that guy? That's the Reaper.
Danger. Unbelievable.
I mean, fucking hell. Who the hell expected Reaper to get P2? Ladies and gentlemen, I think Mrs. Reaper might be driving here today. Because there is no way Mr. Reaper figured it out. I don't know. We could quite possibly have Ms. Reaper kicking everyone's ass right now.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
Oh my goodness. Dragoon played I am stupid. Alright, so Mad Mark coming across the line and jumps up to P4. Nicely done from the Saturday commentator. I mean, the motherfucker might be on comms. He might do shoeies like a weird person. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Mark. But all jokes aside, P4, not too shabby. Let's see if he can keep that up. Obviously, Q3 is the most important session, but not a bad time. Yeah, I think I might bankrupt Alpine with these front wing changes. Oh, all good, mate. All good. Let's stay on board with Bjorn as he tries to get out of Q2. Right now, he's sitting in P14. The time to beat is a 111.540. That is the time you need to beat if you want to make it into Q3. Zero in the mud. Zero needs a tractor and a tow rope. I think, honestly, at this point, Zero might need a little bit of glitter from Woodsy. I think anything at this point for Zero, I'm willing to test anything.
Get your fat ass back here.
Just throw a little bit of glitter onto Zero's head, Woodsy. We'll see what happens. Oh shit, Bjorn jumping up to a 111.2. So either the track is improving like a motherfucker, that's one, or two, all these drivers out of nowhere are just, you know, just pulling laps out of their ass. It's one or the other, folks. I don't know which one it is. I could time travel and get the 2024 Alpine, then I could pull myself out of the mud since that thing is a tractor. Funny! Also, another thing you guys could do, you know what? Every time I think of a tractor, I think of Clarkson's Farms, and I think of Jeremy Clarkson's Lambo tractor. Oh, man. Zero just being stuck in the thing, and Woodsy coming out with the tractor. Power! The solution to everything is speed and power! Meanwhile, Zero's just still stuck in the mud, and Woodsy's like just fucking doing burnouts in the mud. Let's see, that seems realistic to me. I don't know. Zero is Gerald. You know what? Actually, would be hilarious, but I've actually spoken to Zero via interviews, so I know for a fact that Zero does not speak like Gerald. Because I swear to fucking God, if he spoke like Gerald, there would just be me on the mic like, so, how you doing? I don't want to eat it. It's going to It's going to back. Like, just like basically like Clarkson's reaction, like, yes. Great story, sir. Honestly, the best part, though, for me at least, I think most of you will agree, is when Gerald goes off, but like still no one understands what he's actually saying, and then all of a sudden, like at the end of his sentence, he just starts laughing. Like you're just like, okay, I know you were trying to say something funny, but I don't get the joke. So it's like, should I start laughing, or should I maybe try and understand the joke and then laugh? But then if I understand the joke and I'm not laughing because it's not funny, am I being disrespectful? So do I just laugh? Oh, the troubles of life. So just like Dragoon and Dragon, actually. Or no, sorry, Whitey and Dragon. Zero also not able to get through as he invalidates once again. So it's just going to be Dragoon. Can Dragoon beat out Gaming Minion?
Emotional damage.
Okay, here we go. It is Dragoon across the line. And holy fuck! Nuggets. Dragoon, can you please report to the principal's office? There is a report. FIA have reported that there might be nitrous oxide on the car. Same with Snake. Can you two fucking Muppet heads please report to the steward's office? Nitrous oxide is not allowed on the cars. No idea where these 2 times came from. Yeah, please report to the principal's office immediately. Greatly appreciated. Wow. So there you have it, folks. Dom making it through by the skin of his teeth. The 2 Haas's eliminated. The 2 Ferraris eliminated. And Zero eliminated. Which I think is the biggest surprise. And because I'm a dickhead, I'm just going to rub salt in the wound. As you guys can clearly see, Zero is in first place by 74 points. But then, also, as you can clearly see, 0 has qualified in 15th place for the Canadian Grand Prix and is eliminated in Q2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is basically like Lewis Hamilton back in 2020 being eliminated in Q2. We're going to lower the volume massively. I really have to get rid of that sound bite. Oh my god. You know, some sound bites, when you're adding them, you're like, oh, that's cool. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Then when it actually gets implemented into your stream, you're like, I never want to fucking hear that shit again. Oh, man.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Oh, definitely. I am one of the biggest idiot sandwiches you've ever fucking met, ladies and gentlemen. Still, this is my favorite sound bite. I don't know about you guys.
You've got a problem. Change your fucking car.
Just it's my personal favorite. I've also requested a couple new sound bites. Hopefully, I can get the one where Hamilton makes the overtake into the final corners. You know, and I think it was Crofton or Brundle, whatever it is. No, it's like, and through goes Hamilton. Basically, yeah. So I'm trying to get that sound bite, and I can't remember. There's another one I'm trying to get as well. I can't even think at this point. I'm honestly, truly believing that that brandy did some brain damage, ladies and gentlemen. I think it might have honestly done some brain damage. Okay, Aston definitely favoring the other side of the garage. Ooh. We got controversy building. I mean, then again, if we're talking about real life, then I think it's justified. If we're talking about the video game, though, got to try to get George Russell red flag soundbite. Yeah, okay. Well, we can try and get that. There's only one small problem with that, Mark. As much as I know that EA added red flags specifically this year, I have still yet to do comms for a race that actually has red flags in them, or even, you know, to see a red flag. So I don't know if I want to make a soundbite for red flags when red flags are fucking not even, like, if red flags work next, then that kind of makes sense. But at this point, it's like, oh, someone says red flags, and it's like, well, congratulations, game. You don't even know what a red fucking flag is. Need a Gunter one? You mean like this?
You fucking look like rock stars, huh? And now we are a fucking bunch of wankers. Yeah, bunch of fucking clowns here.
Believe me, we should get some more Gunter ones as well, just because obviously we all love Gunter. And I think we all can agree that was Haas's biggest mistake, is letting Gunter away, because he was a marketing sensation. All right, so the 110s are coming out. I don't think red flags can come out when safety car is on reduced, says Betchers. Well, you know what? I don't think red flags can come out when they just don't even work in general. How about that? Fuck safety cars being on reduced. How about the game just figuring out what the fuck a red flag is and get it to implement it properly? Because heaven forbid EA fucking make a game that know how to fucking follow the rules, you know? Heaven forbid. Okay, Goomba, P4, not too bad. Gonna come out when a car is sideways in the middle of a track in real life. Yeah, exactly. All right, Dom across the line. P3, not too shabby. Now Destroyer Drac through the champion chicane. And then Bjorn will be right after. There we go. Destroyer Drac. Provisional pole. A 110.769. Some very close times there in our top 6. Holy shit. Dragoon Elite separated by 5 thousandths of a second. Then 5 thousandths more separates Hayden and Elite. And then 9 thousandths separates Domar, Dimar, and Dom. And then 3 thousandths of a second separates Snake and Domar. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up. Bjorn up there, 111.503. I mean, Goomba and Reaper have the same time, and Bjorn is only, what, 19 thousandths ahead of Goomba? These times are fucking nuts. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll stay on board with Mad Mark. I'm just going to go hit a bull quick because I don't think I can handle this. 7 minutes to go in qualifying. And yeah, let's stay on board with Mad Mark as he completes his first official lap here in Q3. All right, I'm back. Woo! Oh, excuse me. And we are ready. That was a pretty big bowl. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh my god, my eyeball. What the hell? All right, here we go. Mad Mark. Oh, and he invalidates at the very end. Well, we have an onboard note from where the fuck is it? Whew.
I am stupid. I am stupid. I switch off everything.
Yeah, poor Mad Mark. He's I don't think he's gonna necessarily switch off everything, but definitely gonna be wishing he did not do that.
Damage.
Okay, that is not a lot of damage. Maybe a lot of damage to my lungs, because holy fucking shit, that bull just destroyed me. But I have no idea on what you speak of, Zero. I think it's more emotional damage there for Mad Mark. As you guys, I mean, we can all clearly see he has yet to set a time. He's the only driver here in Q3 who needs to get an official time set. Mental damage on Mark's back. Yeah. All right, so here we go. It is Domar, Dimar. Just over 4 minutes to go here in Q3. And literally, the only thing that separates Domar and pole position is what? Pretty much a tenth of a second. Just over a tenth, if we're being realistic. But it's not much. Very doable here. Just a matter of getting all your turns and braking points down. Almost looked like he cut that chicane of 6 and 7, but keeps it validated, which is obviously the most important thing. Now we go to the chicane of 8 and 9. Actually not taking a lot of that inside curb. Excuse me. feel like if you can get a good angle and clip that inside curb but keep your car straight, you can actually gain so much time through that chicane of 8 and 9. But I mean, it is Canada after all. I've practiced this track quite a bit. Now this is definitely the hardest one, but if you can get it down, you get it down. And Domar backs out and has gone into the pits. No idea if that is going to mean that he doesn't even get to set a time, or a new time, sorry. Bjorn has invalidated. And Mad Mark just coming out. Okay, we got a couple guys now coming out. I think Destroyer Drac is now out. And I believe that's Dom. Yes, Dom in the Alpine. Alright, some interesting shit going down here, folks. So on this episode of Dragon Ball Z, will Mad Mark complete a lap here in Q3? I guess only time will tell. And we are going to find out shortly. There's pretty much 2 minutes to go in the session. This is going to be the last attempt for Mark. Realistically, at least real attempt. Starts the battery. Here we go, folks. Someone just DM me something. No idea what the fuck just happened. Alright, we're good. Alright, Mad Mark getting through those cars that just got out of the pits just before they all got out of the pits, too. That's a little bit... I don't know if that's lucky or great timing. Regardless, it worked out. Now Mad Mark going through that chicane. Getting out of the way is the car of Snake. Or maybe that was Reaper. No idea. It's one of the Alpha Towers, I'll tell you that. Alright, this will be really important. It's all about this hairpin now. Getting a clean exit right here. Not too shabby. Gets onto the power. DRS wide open right there. ERS at full blast, I'm sure. It's basically one chicane to go for Mad Mark. Can he get this down? Yes, he can. Nicely done. Here comes Mad Mark coming across the line. And it is good enough for P4 with a 110.913. Joining that that little sandwich, I guess, if you will, up there at the top. Bjorn, oh, that's not good for Dragoon. I can tell you that for free. Dragoon, that's not what he wanted to do. What about Dom? Oh my god, he got disqualified. Dragoon got disqualified, and Dom takes provisional pole. What about Destroyer Drac? No, Drac does not. But then again, actually, I just noticed he wasn't even trying there, potentially. So there is the chance he could take it. Where's Goomba, Reaper? Where the fuck is everyone here? Okay, so Bjorn might be next. Bjorn's out. Then there's the Mercedes of Mad Mark. He won't be in there. So then there's Domar Dimar. He, I believe, is done. He's not... Is he trying? I can't tell anymore. No, he's not trying. So then there's the Alpha Tauris. Snake, I know for sure, is trying. He's pushing. Here we go. It's Snake across the line. And he does! He takes provisional pole. And then we got Destroyer Drac. Goomba, Bjorn. Just coming across the line. Goomba, good enough for P7. Here comes Destroyer across the line, and it doesn't. He's just 0.03 of a second off of Snake's time, so that's good enough for P2, and there you have it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Snake will get pole position, and very sad too, Dragoon. Seems like he lost it on the exit of 2, and ended up in the complete wrong area, and ends up disqualifying himself in the process. So that results in Dragoon going down to P3.
What the fuck just happened?
And Snake giving a shout out to his father. Good to see. A little love. Hey, Snake, I definitely like to believe your father's watching down. I mean, as you said, he liked to watch these streams when he was around still. So hopefully, I think from the better world, he's still watching. And he still gets to watch his son get pole position. Absolutely fantastic. Destroyer Dragon P2, Dom P3, Elite P4, Doe in P5, Madmark P6, Goba P7, Reaper P7, Bjorn in P9, and Dragoon. Heartbreaking shit for him, but he'll round out the group in P10. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. See you soon, because you know what's about to go down. Love you all, and yeah, see you very, very soon. Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DieselDominator, and we are here for RRF1 Wednesday Division. It's you fucked up. Here we go. I can't see the lights. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're off racing here in Canada. It's round 9 of RRF1 Wednesday Divisions. So everyone on the full wets. Got Destroyer Drac getting a nice launch off the start, getting ahead of Snake as we go through the first couple corners. And we already have some collision in the background. I can't see exactly who it was. Looks like it was Dark Mark Zero and Gaming Minion getting into some kerfuffles there in the background. No safety cars, though, as we roll through. Uh-oh, and something else has now happened in the background. I think that's Dragoon. Yes, it's Dragoon and Woodsy facing the wrong way, both Aston Martins. Oh, boy. So I'm sure we already got controversy between Team Aston Martin at the start of this race. Whitey up 6 positions. Quite a few guys up a lot of positions here. Think Dom might have damage. Does he have damage? No, he doesn't. He's just struggling there in the wet, seems. Oh, we got collisions galore. What the hell just happened there? I don't even know where to begin when it comes to these guys in the back there. It seems like a lot of people definitely struggling with regards to this weather. I mean, people normally struggle in Canada in the dry, and now that's full wet. I think it's just making everything a little bit harder. Gumbo's made a position on Mad Mark for P4. I don't even know where to focus when it comes to overtakes. It's happening absolutely everywhere right now. See, I'm sure a lot of early mistakes here. A lot of people getting caught out with their braking points, you know, acceleration, etc., etc. Damn, Tom Stratty, though, up 11 spots into P9. He must have a stupid smile on his face. And I don't think anyone would blame him, let's be real. Oh, I think Dark Mark has lost it. Dark Mark. Oh, and there we go. Whitey going for a move on Mad Mark. There's the Dark Mark and now Mad Mark, but Mad Mark holds it and does keep the position ahead of Whitey. Meanwhile, Dark Mark doesn't seem to have had the same success. I mean, he's still alive, which is the positive thing, but if I'm not mistaken, he's missing an end plate on the right side of that wing, and he will need to probably come in and get that changed if he wants to survive here in Canada, especially with the walls being a little close. Then again, what do I know, right? He's staying out. And there we go. We have a virtual safety car. Not exactly sure what caused that. Bjorn is out of this race. No idea. Oh, my goodness. So it seems like Darth Timms and Bjorn got caught up, and now Bert is completely coming out. It is a full safety car here in Canada. I know it says VSC still, but Bert is officially out. And let's take a look at kind of the end of what happened. We kind of just barely caught the end of that. And yeah, you can clearly see that Red Bull just in the middle of that track there and just disappearing. So Bjorn and the McLaren of Darth Timms having an incident. Well, we just got a message in the Discord. Sorry for the person I drove into, but why is there no break in between? I can't race like this. I mean, to be fair, there was a break. It just was 2 minutes shorter, or like a minute and a half shorter. I would say it's 90 seconds shorter than it normally was, because as you guys know, we literally, at the end of my 5-minute break, we came into the end of the formation lap. So I would say they were 90 seconds ahead. It's not like there wasn't any break. But I do understand with where he's coming from. Anyway, let the admins deal with that. That is, I am just commentating on the truth and the story that are going down here in real life. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the tire compositions. Oh, Brewdog. Going for inters, potentially here. Well, that just reminds me. That's another soundbite that I wanted to add. That's a bold move, Cotton. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. From one of the greatest movies ever, Dodgeball. But yeah, definitely a bold strategy here from Brewdog. Let's see if it works out for him, quite literally. He's the only person who's gone on to enter, so if it works, he's the one that's going to be absolutely loving life. If it obviously doesn't work, he's going to be hating life, so, you know, there, we'll see. Actually, Bjorn, I did count. It was definitely longer than a minute. It was about, the break was about 3 minutes, I want to say. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, max. Definitely in between 3 and 3.5 minutes. And I know this for a fact because I have a timestamp. So admins, if you want to defend your case and you want proof, you can just use my stream. Definitely wasn't a minute, though. So as it stands, we have Destroyer Drac sitting in P1, OG Snake in P2, Doe in P3, Goomba P4, Mad Mark P5, Dragon in P6, Reaper P7, Tom in P8, Hayden P9, Zero in P10, Dom P11, Brewdog P12, Whitey P13, Gaming in 14, Dark Mark 15, 49, 16, Darth Tim 17, Dragoon in 18, and Woodsy to round us out in P19. I mean, that's good news for the Aston brothers, as they obviously made contact with each other and were, you know, kind of just stuck at the back, but now the safety car has allowed them to catch up to the rest of the field, and now we have some potential for more utter chaos on the restart, of course. We have to go around, though, sadly, one more time, though. So I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but we will get back to racing speed next lap. I can almost guarantee that at this point. And maybe we have a couple more guys actually opting for the Inters. You can see Whitey has also joined the Inter gang. What is Gaming Minion and Mark going to decide? Gaming Minion also on the Inters. Now Dark Mark also on the Inters. Uh-oh, this could get interesting here. This could really get interesting. I mean, Brewdog and Whitey could really jump a lot of people here if that is the correct tire to be on. But I don't even fucking know at this point. I don't think anyone knows, and I think that's what the fun part about this is. I mean, we all have our guesses, right? We all think we know what's about to happen, but until it actually happens, we really don't know. So let's fucking see. Let's get it. I'm going to stay with our top 4 during the restart at least. All right, let's get back to racing speed. We're going to be restarting this race on lap 7 of 35. No DRS, of course. Not just because of the safety car, but, of course, because of the weather. All right, and here we go. The restart has started. Destroyer as let us go. Snake not thrown off at all as he keeps up with the leader. Same with Goomba in respect to Domar. Oh, it looks like Zero has made a move on Hayden going into the first corner on the restart. Nicely done from Zero, showing us why he's our championship leader. And he secures P9 for himself, and now on the hunt for Tom Stroudy there in P8. Try and make sure everyone gets through these corners. You all know it can be a little dangerous, especially with these guys on the Inters. I'm sure a lot of people will be curious to see how the Inter guys are rolling here. Stay on board with Whitey and see how he's doing with these braking points and whatnot. And, of course, something has happened in the background to the surprise of absolutely nobody. And yeah, Dragoon not having a fun time here in Canada. I think it's safe to say. Oh, there's a collision there. Snake and Destroyer Drac. Not exactly sure what happened there. You can see Snake has gotten a 5-second time penalty, but Destroyer Drac has dropped massively. And you can see Mad Mark going for a move up the inside. Oh no, Domar's going for it as well. Domar went for it and becomes the real loser in the midst of it. I mean, it's very unfortunate for Domar. He did go for it. And now we got other shit going down. Baby Brewdog going for moves with the Inters. More collisions here through turns 1 and 2. So Inters actually looking like a pretty half-decent racing tire right now. There doesn't seem like the wets have like any crazy advantage. But yeah, that is absolute heartbreak for my boy Destroyer Drac. I have no idea what happened. What I can tell you though for sure is Snake does have that 5-second time penalty, and that's obviously going to really hurt him. Though there is quite a few laps to go, so it's not the end of the world, but it's still pretty bad. Looks like Darth Tim's making a mistake in the place where Dragoon made his mistake. And then we got more moves here. We got Tom and Twisted Dragon, Reaper and BHR. Zero taking a long way around Reaper. Cheeky little move from Zero. Now we got Twisted going for a move on Tom. Damn, nicely done from the boys. Oh, I just noticed Mad Mark going into the pits. Is he going for the inters? Yes, he is. So we got drivers going on for inters now. Some nice little overtakes, though. I cannot lie. There's some good moves here all around. See here, there was that gorgeous move up the inside, and then Domar trying to make the move on the McLaren of Destroyer Drac and just ends up losing it. Very unfortunate. Domar sitting in P16 now. And there are overtakes everywhere on track, but I think it seems like the Inter guys are starting to come into their own now. Oh, here we go. Hayden making a move on the Reaper, going into the hairpin. But here comes Brewdog on the Inters. You can actually see the difference as we ride on board with Brewdog up the inside, takes Reaper, and now Hayden may become the next victim here. I mean, he's actually... Someone let the dog off the leash. The Brewdog has been let off the fucking leash at this point. That inter move during the pit stop has really worked out for him. Now there's quite a bit of a separation there in between there. Oh, Darth Timms has made a mistake there at the hairpin. And there is another full safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Darth Timms losing the front wing at the hairpin, which has caused Burt to come out once again. Everyone ahead here has to follow a stupid Delta, which kind of sucks for Brewdog, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world because Brewdog and Dark Mark, it's not like they're crazy, their inters, you know, crazy used. They could come under pressure from Goomba and Mad Mark on the early stages, but definitely this is going to be at least beneficial to Destroyer Drac. Curious where Destroyer is going to come out actually in relation to the rest of the field. He should technically, I mean, if I'm doing my math correctly, he should come out ahead of Goomba. Or maybe not, actually. Just looking at where Goomba is on track. Destroyer Drac. Drive-through penalty. Speed. Okay, Destroyer Drac. I'm sorry. But obviously the game does not want you to enjoy yourself today. And I do apologize on behalf of all of Canada. Well, you know Destroyer Drac's going to be fucking punching something. The wall, the steering wheel, the whatever is in front of him at this point, I think. You know who is slowly but surely making his way through the field, and that absolutely terrifying, or terrible, not terrifying, but terrible qualifying session, was Zero BHR championship leader. You know, as much as I'm chirping him, I think he'll even admit it. He had a bad session. Anyways, long story short, he's definitely making up for it in the race. That's what the point I'm trying to make here. And look at that, actually. Destroyer Drac does stay ahead of Goomba. That is heartbreaking that he received the drive-through penalty. He would have stayed ahead of Goomba. That is crazy. And, of course, he is, what, 4 positions ahead of Snake, who was the one person who hit Destroyer Drac in the first place. So you would almost like to think that, you know, Destroyer Drac would have been in the clear. Away from that pain in the ass, Snake piece of shit. actually, what's the penalties for Mad Mark here? Let's just confirm that. So, excuse me. 3 seconds for Mad Mark, Woodsy 3 seconds, Whitey 3 seconds, Darth Timms with a 5 seconds, and there is Destroyer with the drive-through. That is absolute fucking bullshit for all McLaren fans, aka myself. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go around again because we have to wait till Darth Timms gets to the back of the pack. So we should be going back to racing speed on lap 14 of 35. Sorry, I just going to hit a bull. I'm back. And we are ready to watch us go around again. Yay. Eddie! Eddie Drag, welcome to the Dub Zone. Thank you for the follow, brother. That is crazy. 9 more to go until we get to 5 fucking 100. Let's get it, folks. All right, so I'm assuming Darth Timms will get to the back of the pack before we get to the hairpin at least, which will definitely guarantee that we at least, you know, get through. Oh man, I don't know what just happened all of a sudden, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you all, but I just got so hungry all of a sudden. I have no idea where it came from. Like, my stomach is actually hurting. I'm fucking hungry. Oh my god. I know I said this last week, and I don't even think I did interviews last week because of the fact that I was so fucking hungry. Oh no, Dragoon 5-second penalty. So shit's going on in the background, it seems. What happened to you, buddy? As this is, safe to say, I don't think this is Dragoon's race. There's just been issues left, right, and center for him here. Maybe the rain can just turn the fuck off and, you know, Dragoon can, you know, enjoy his life in peace. Anyways, here we go on the restart. Finally, once again. And I think to the surprise of absolutely nobody, penalties are now starting to really come through. Like, out of all the races that I do in Canada, as much as I love Canada because it is my home track, I would say that a lot of the times there's usually like only 1 or 2 people that don't have any type of track penalties at the conclusion of a race here. Man, Mad Mark is really struggling. He's just lost out 3 positions there to Zero, Snake, and Tom Stroudy there. I'm curious what Destroyer Drac is going to do. If just a reminder to anyone who's just joined us, Destroyer Drac does have a drive-through penalty. So I have no idea when he's going to serve that, but obviously he needs to serve it in the next throw. Oh, he's going to do it right now. Get it out of the way. I mean, just to let you guys know, you can serve the drive-through penalty anytime in the next 3 laps after the race restarts and it's been officially given to you. So he didn't actually need to go right here. He could have maybe potentially gained some more, you know, time between the rest of the field, but he's decided to go in, and he will come out at the back. Or no, actually, he's going to come out in P15, it looks like. Not the end of the world. KZA, blame Canada. I mean, let's be honest, KZA Canada can be fun sometimes, but I think it's safe to say when it comes to weather, it's not fun to anybody when it's pissing like this. I have no fucking clue, Eddie, but I have a feeling you're gonna let us know, so try and keep it PG. And yeah, let us know what Brian would do, please. Oh, fucking hell. No! It's Reaper! Doing donuts for the ladies and gentlemen. You can see some damage there. Where's the fucking front end there? Here we go, come on. I think he has no front wing. And there is the Reaper. Hurting. Some guys trying to take advantage. Let's see, Brewdog actually going to try and take advantage of this VSC. Perfect timing, actually, from Brewdog, taking full advantage. So it's just a VSC, everyone just under a delta. As long as everyone follows the delta, no one has to endure a stupid drive-through penalty. Reaper actually going, or no, sorry, that was apologies. Raymond is absolutely merciless. Britain saluting Canada with pride today. Oh, man. Yeah, KZA, I don't think I could have said it any better. Oh, my God. Dragoon VSC, and I just saw Mark get a penalty as well. Mark is a penalty. Goomba is a drive-through penalty. Dragoon is a drive-through penalty, and Darth Timms has a drive-through penalty. And now Zero and Snake are battling for the lead. What the fuck just happened? In what universe did we just witness? Oh my God, and there we go. We got Snake and Zero battling it out, and oh my goodness, Zero now getting into it with, it looks like it was getting into it with Goomba. Mad Mark also right there, you got to keep in mind. Tom Stroudy, though, was sneaking his nose in there and gets in between Snake and Zero. Despite the 3-second time penalty. I have no idea, KZA. Probably the same person who wrote the script for Inception at this point. Because I don't think I even understand what's going on. Is the thing still spinning? Like, I have no idea. Like, I think we all possibly, this could be a dream within a dream. Maybe that's the explanation, KZA. Oh my goodness, and there we go. We got twisted. It looked like Mad Mark was really struggling there at the hairpin. Dragon tried to take advantage of it and ends up getting hindered out of the exit, which allows Hayden to say hello. Some cheeky little shits going down here. Goomba going into the pits, though. What the hell? The game isn't even saying that he's in the pits. Oh, there it is. That's that. There you go. Honestly, at this point, I'm just trying to keep up with as much possible, like, overtakes as I can. You never know where it's going to happen in this, especially in this race here. Oh, no, Darth Timms. I mean, between Dragoon and Darth Timms, I don't know who's having a more shitty time. But yeah, those guys are not big fans of Canada. I can tell you that for free. Mad Mark going way too deep. Twisted Dragon makes contact. And Hayden saying, thank you very much. I will gladly take that up the inside. Going for a move now on Mad Mark, potentially, as we go into the World Champion chicane. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Mad Mark looks like he's really struggling here. And Hayden is going to get the move done going into turn one. Oh, no. Mad Mark better on the braking. There's contact. Mad Mark. Think just missed his braking point. Cuts the corner. 5 seconds. And then blocks out Dragon. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Mad Mark is going off. Oh, there's collision up there in the front. What the hell just happened? So Mad Mark is pulled off to the side. I think he just feels guilty. Meanwhile, I did see a McLaren end plate go flying off. I think it was a McLaren end plate. Actually, at this point, I don't even know who it was. And we have a VSC. Hot damn. Well, that was definitely a fun little battle while it lasted. Obviously, Mad Mark being the nice guy and letting everyone through once he had cut the corner. Very good awareness from Mad Mark, at least, to just be aware that, you know, he kind of messed it up and tried to get out of the way as best as he possibly could. All right, so Snake and Zero staying out. We can clearly all see that. Same with Hayden and Twisted. Oh, Brewdog also staying out. But Tom has the furthest out on the freshest set of tires. Now we are officially back to racing speed, at least. We're over halfway into this race as well. Actually, not too bad for Tom. If you realistically think about it, those fresh set of tires, the only shit thing for Tom is the 3-second time penalty. But we still have plenty of racing to go, so it's still possible we could, you know, get some more penalties. It's not out of the realm of possibility here. Meanwhile, Zero and Snake holding 1 and 2 respectively. You got Zero 1.5 seconds behind Snake. I just want to warn Zero, if you get too close to the tail of the snake, he may bite. Just to warn you. He's not poisonous or anything. He's a little bitch snake, but he will bite. So you can just ask Destroyer Drac. Destroyer Drac knows all about those bites. Oh, disqualified for snake. Ignored through drive-through penalty, and Darth Timms is eliminated from the race. Okay, Snake, I was just joking, buddy. I have no idea what just happened. But it looks like Snake maybe had lost connection and has now lost the lead of this race. Zero is flied off ahead. Hayden's going to be quickly catching up to Snake here. Oh, this is terrible news. Someone get Snake back in here, please, before he loses out more time than he needs. He's having a fantastic performance. I mean, yeah, everyone's had some issues somewhere in this race, but this is going to be detrimental here, as Hayden now is going to look to line up the AI of Snake and gets the move done out of the hairpin. Nicely done from Hayden. So yeah, P2 for Hayden. There's work to be done. Eight and a half seconds separating Zero and Hayden. I mean, Zero must be... Now Zero has the dumbest smile on his face. I can definitely see that. Oh, Dom. Hello, Dominator. Let's go. Sneaking his way up the outside and then the inside of turn 2. And that is a P11 position for Dom. And now we got maybe Domar coming in as well. And that is P12 for Domar now. So 2 positions lost for the 49. Now we got Dark Mark. Is he going to make it 3? Dark Mark. Oh, the cheeky little bugger. And the 49 does not seem to be enjoying himself here in the wet. I'll tell you that for free. Meanwhile, Whitey getting overtaken by the fresh tires of Dom and Gaming Minion. But Whitey going to try and return the favor. No, he thought Domar coming in there as we get up to the hairpin. Now, these fresh tires, you can really see the difference. Oh, there's Whitey making contact with the back of Domar. And apparently Snake is letting me know that the lobby is crashed. I don't know if it's just for him or if it's for the entire group. We're just going to check here. As it stands, it seems like that is just for Snake. Oh, there's contact. The 2 Ferraris is Twisted and Brewdog coming into contact out of turn 2. Brewdog getting the worst of it. But yeah, both Ferraris getting into contact there. Luckily for us, there is no safety cars. So we can still continue enjoying the race here. Snake has gotten back in. He is in P5, still ahead of Goomba. It's not the end of the world for Snake. Maybe we can say maybe he had a little bit of engine failure, perhaps. Oh, now he's got to give it up to Goomba, but I think he could get them as long as he gets his groove back, which he should pretty quickly. I can see Snake going and trying to regain that position to P5. But yeah, that's a little bit of heartbreak for Snake. We'll just claim that he had engine troubles, you know? He had a couple engine troubles, you know? Even though he's in an Alpha Tauri, we'll just say he had Ferrari engine troubles, and we'll all understand what happened when I say that. Seems like, though, he was the only one who did get disconnected, so unfortunate for him, but such is unfortunate life of EA Sports. Meanwhile, Zero has quite literally fucked off into the distance. Now he's completely taking advantage of the fact that Snake had his little engine problem, I guess is the best way to put it. Uh-oh, something's just happened. Dragoon is out of this race, is crashed at the Wall of Champions chicane. And Bert is not coming out. No, Bert has not come out. So yeah, Dragoon and Darth Tims. I mean, they were both, I was already saying this earlier, they both seemed like they were not big fans of Canada. And I think it's safe to say they are going to enjoy life much more now that they don't have to participate. And meanwhile, the Reaper now losing the front wing on the exit of the chicane, I believe, 3 and 4. So Reaper going to slowly limp back home to the pits. I'm surprised. No VSCs, no yellow flags are like... Normally, Burt would have come out by now, but I guess he's come out enough. He's like, fuck everybody. I'm staying in. I'm having tea. He's drinking his tea in the pits, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happening. Meanwhile, Snake trying to go for the move on Goomba now. Snake trying to get back into the groove of things, not to let frustration overwhelm him. And I'm sure, I mean, I don't think anyone would blame him for being frustrated, but when you're racing, you got to make sure your braking points are on point, quite literally. You can't be bashing into other people because of your frustrations. And that'll be the key thing for Snake here. Just to keep his composure and maintain that, you know, head on his shoulders and get the overtake done in a safe manner. Meanwhile, we got shit going down in the back. Where the fuck? Reaper has retired in the pits. Okay. So Reaper's retired in the pits. That's not the end of the world. So now we have 4 drivers out of this race. And I think that's to the surprise of nobody. Canada pissing off everybody. And the weather not helping at all, to say the least. Wow, Destroyer Drac, it feels like, has been in the pits so much with regards to, you know, just boxing for fresh tires, serving drive-through penalties. Like, it's a second home, essentially. Hopefully for Destroyer Drac, though, that's the last time he has to go into the pits, and he can maybe get some good results out of it with those fresh tires. Sitting in P10, so it's not the end of the world. You see on board with Dimar right now, because he's behind Snake, who has 3 seconds of time penalties, and then Goomba just up ahead, and Domar going for a move up the inside as we go into the chicane of 8 and 9, and it looks like Snake just getting off the track. There's definitely going to be a track warning for Snake. He does keep the position, but I'm sure Domar going to be lining up. Oh, has a move for the hairpin. Oh, that is a little aggressive, to say the least. Domar trying to force his way up the inside. Snake having none of it, though. Meanwhile, Zero has just come into the pits and is on a fresh set of tires. Though it is important to note, Tom is staying out and he only has 3 seconds of time penalties. Just where is this going to be? The separation. 5.2. Probably about 6 seconds. I'm assuming once he gets going. Or maybe it is going to stay just at about 5. What do I fucking know? Oh yeah, if you guys missed it, I did press the replay on this. Live to the left, replay to the right. Well, yeah, we had some shenanigans out of the hairpin. Luckily, everyone got through unscathed, which is more than we can say for the Ferrari boys or the Aston Martin boys at the start of the race. Destroyer Drac also slowly but surely making his way through the field, up into P7 now. Slowly but surely catching up to Dom in the Alpine. Zero also making up a lot of time and catching up to Tom. One thing to note, the rain is definitely slowing down, but it hasn't stopped to the point where I think we're going to see any soft compounds, or sorry, dry compounds. Which I guess in turn would technically be sauce at this point, let's be honest. Alright, so Destroyer Drac going to try and line up Dom for P6. Despite, I know, we all know Dom has that 3-second time penalty, but the Racer and Destroyer is going to want to get the move done regardless. Destroyer is definitely not like me in the sense, like, I'm fine with getting a position. I'll stay behind you all day. I don't give a shit. I think Destroyer is like, nah, fuck this. I'm going for the move. I'm getting this done. So we're going to stay on board. We'll see if he gets it done here. Coming out of the hairpin. Needs a clean exit to attack the Frenchman. I don't care if Dom's not French. He's driving an Alpine, so he's officially French. And here we go. It's Papaya Power! Destroyer going for a move up the inside of Dom. And nicely done from Destroyer Drac. Oh, and Dark Mark! Where the fuck did that come from? Destroyer, I mean, Destroyer getting the move done on Dom, and then right at the exit, we see Dark Mark in the wall, and it is probably absolute heartbreak for him, because this happened so close to the conclusion of this race. And yeah, that's going to be, he's going to need the box. Dark Mark, this is for you, brother. Dark Mark, this is for you.
So box.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an understatement to say the least, but you guys get it. Oh, here we go. It is 0 BHR, the other Frenchman. Gonna go for the move on Tom. And gets it done. Nicely done into turn 1. And 0 BHR retakes the lead of this race officially. And Tom getting a little squirrely, but still 13 seconds ahead of Hayden. Even with the 3-second time penalty, it's technically 10 seconds. And of course, let's get an instant replay of what was going down better in the background. It was Destroyer Drac making the move on Dom. And then we see Dark Mark having his little issue out of that chicane. We have some fun stuff going down here at the conclusion of this race. 49, Twisted Dragon having some fun. Battle for P10 here. It's nice to see battles despite the 3-second time penalties. Whitey also in the fray. You never forget about Whitey. Oh, well, Whitey! That's a wall, buddy. That was Whitey. That was a wall. Oh, my goodness. And that's 49. Now he's going for a move up the inside. Whitey! Not only does he love tap the wall. What was that? Like just a good luck kiss to the wall? Just like, okay, just thank the Canadian gods of the walls and just go through. Oh, Goomba with a switchback on Snake. Damn, Goomba. Damn, girl. That was some good driving there from Goomba. I mean, Snake did go for the move and had it for a little bit, but Goomba's like, yeah, fuck you. Do I look like some brown little bitch from Super Mario World? Nah! I mean, let's be honest, Bowser's the king of the Koopas, right? Who's the king of the Goombas? Because honestly, that is TSD Goomba. He is the king of the Goombas. There probably is a character that is technically the king of the Goombas. No idea what his name is, but if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. And then we have to force TSD Goomba to change his name to that name. It's official. It's officially official. Meanwhile, you want to know what's also might be official? Goomba going for a move on Gaming Minion into the hairpin. And you can see Snake just sitting there in the background waiting. Oh, there's contact. Goomba makes contact with Gaming Minion. Minion pulls off to the side. I think he felt bad. But Snake coming up the inside for a double overtake. And now here comes Goomba. Returning the favor. Goomba, you cheeky bastard. And now Snake fighting back. Wow. I mean, that was some good, clean driving. A little bit aggressive from both drivers, but I still think it was clean. We have about 4 laps to go in this race, folks. Well, Zero's actually coming up to the hairpin now. He is he's so far ahead, I guess, pretty much of everyone in relation to, like, Hayden and Doe and such. Tom's not that far ahead, but we have to remember he's on, I think he had 1 less pit stop, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, here we go. 3 laps to go for our championship leader. Just a reminder, he also started this race in P15. It didn't even look like Canada was going to be his day. It looked like, finally, ladies and gentlemen, someone was going to get the better of Zero. And it looked like it was going to be my hometown of Canada. And I was expecting everyone to DM me and say, thank you, Diesel. Your home track has allowed Zero to finally show his human side. But no. Everything started off according to plan, and Zero has just said, fuck everybody. I'm going to show you all why I'm number 1. And goddamn has Zero done that. I mean, fucking hell. Cheeky little bastard. Cheeky little bastard. Speaking of cheeky little bastards, we have Destroyer Drac using some papaya power. Going for a move on Dimar. And look at that, Destroyer Drac. Nice move. I mean, Destroyer, the amount of shit that Destroyer has gone through, and the fact that he's still P4, I think is a testament to Destroyer Drac in and of itself. Meanwhile, Hayden, Tom, find the passes replacement. Tom Stroudy has been doing fantastic. I'm sure Alfa Romeo will be loving that. Perfect. Paulie has joined. Yeah, Paulie, you're a little late to the party. There's just 2 laps to go, but I'm glad you could join and glad you can leave absolutely right fucking away. Oh, Dark Mark maybe was looking at it, was thinking about a move. I just don't, yeah, he has no battery. That's the thing. That's the problem with Dark Mark. And even despite the tire advantage, the battery difference. Oh no, never mind. Dark Mark getting a much better exit out of that final chicane. And will actually get P3 back nicely, or P13, sorry. Yeah, P13 back. Nicely done from the Doc Mac. And I think that's pretty much it for overtakes, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm just trying to look through the field. Literally, the closest battle on track is 1.6 seconds, and that's between Dragon and Whitey. But I think we got to give a little bit of love to the guy who will watch Zero. No pressure, Zero. We're just going to stay on board with you as you go through the final lap. Try not to fucking crash, because that would be absolutely hilarious. Oh, he's getting squirrely. He's dancing. I think that was a little dance for the ladies and gentlemen. Shake a little tail feather. Oh, look at that. Getting a little squirrely again. I think the rain is officially stopped now as well. That's just great for everyone, you know? Oh, we're ending the race? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll stop the rain too. We'll... Fucking hell. Oh, Canada. Everyone's going to be yelling at me like, fuck you, Diesel, and fuck Canada. Oh, man. So 0 BHR from P15 in qualifying will come home across the line in P1 in the race, confirming and showing everybody why he is our championship leader. Meanwhile, one of our replacements, Tom Stroudy, coming in a solid P2. And yeah, Tom replacing Find the Pass, started in P20 and ends up in P2. I think it's safe to say Tom Stroudy ends your driver of the day. Hayden in a solid P3. Can't forget about Hayden, though. Hayden also a solid job from him. Destroyer Drac, another person who had an absolute devil of a time here in this race. Not easy whatsoever. But as it stands, does at least get P4 for himself. So without further ado, Alright, so just let me load up into the Discord. Discord. Oui, oui, ah oui, got it there. The Discord. Oh, Shazim, Nadia. I have a text message. It says my super is here. I don't know why I'm speaking French still. I have no idea. It's very, very racist, Diesel. You asshole, Diesel! Oh, well, there it is. Congratulations to all our drivers in Montreal. And there we have 0 BHR in P1, Dom in P2, Hayden P3, Destroyer P4, Doe in P5, Dom in P6, Snake P7, Goomba P8, Gaming Minion P9, Whitey P10, Dragon in the P11, Darkmark with the fastest lap in P12, Brewdog P13, 49 P14, Woodsy in P15, Madmark in P16, and that will round out our finishers as Reaper, Dragoon, Bjorn, and Dark Tims all qualified as DNFs. So, without further ado, I have sent the invite to my interviewees this evening. We hopefully talk to at least 4 drivers, and we'll see where it goes from there. So yeah, interview time. If you guys want to stay, you're more than welcome. You guys can hear from our drivers live, and we'll get an idea into their heads and see where their heads were at. And obviously they can start yelling at me and complaining about how much they absolutely fucking hated this track, because I'm sure someone's gonna fucking yell at me. I'm almost expecting it at this point, I'll be honest with you guys. Let's go into the Discord now. Let's see how many people are there. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. All 4 of them have found their way into the party. And yeah, that's... I just want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you to the 4 of you for finding this place so fast. And second of all, yeah, thank you for giving me your time. And let's get into it. Interview time, starting off with P4, Destroyer Drac. How you doing, mates?
Not so great. Not happy with a few things in the race. But yeah, I'll take P4. It was a good recovery drive.
Yeah, I mean, I even said it in the stream. I think I caught even that one incident that you had with Snake out of the hairpin. I don't want to get into the specifics because I know you're probably very upset, and with every rightful reason. But I do have to give you some positives as well, just because, you know, you did have so many things happen to you. But despite that, you were able to keep your composure at least somewhat, and managed to squeeze your way back into P4, which is no easy feat, especially in Canada, especially in the rain. So, I mean, it wasn't all negative, but I mean, just at the end of the day, I mean, realistically, what's going on through your head, mate?
I mean, I think I'll take P4. I mean, on to look at the positives, I think it was a good recovery drive. I didn't make any mistakes on my own, and considering that Find the Pass wouldn't race today, I think it kind of makes my life a little bit easier, at least for the moment. But I think in 1 month's time, I'll be missing 2 more races.
Oh,
So
no.
he has time to get back on. So gonna be interesting one until the end of the season. But yeah, I think I'll take P4. I would be very happy if it was a P1 or a P2. I think I had a setup which was very good for the rain. Yeah, just a shame that things happened. EA screwed over, and then that incident back then. So yeah, can't help.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the incident. So the one thing I did want to ask you, because that one drive-through penalty looked like a little bit of a bitch. Did you just miss up your breaking point when it comes to the pits, or is it just Canada in general that's just a pain in the ass?
I mean, I don't really know how this drive through, how the speeding is calculated, because when you enter the pit lane, you're basically, I mean, coming out of the racing line and you're going through the pits.
Right.
In any other track, when you go into the pits, even with a negative delta, I haven't got really any penalty until today. I think this is one track wherein, this is the first time I got a drive through. When I got, I was so shocked. I mean, I was probably like 0.5 on the negative, but still, it doesn't really matter because you're going into the pits, you're not in the track. So, yeah, very strange. Maybe I need to look at the clip, but even looking at the clip will probably not help me out because I did serve the drive through, so I can't really ask the stewards to take it out.
Yeah,
Um,
probably just piss you
yeah.
off even more, eh, brother?
Yeah, I was very pissed off, but I was like, okay, calm down, calm down. Just try to get through this. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair. I do have to ask though, because obviously Canada not a favorite for many drivers. I know a lot of people like to tell me that it's their favorite because obviously I'm Canadian. But tell me your honest opinion. Like, what's your thoughts on Canada in general?
Okay, Canada is pretty much my most favorite track ever since F1 came in 2002. The
You're
game.
you're fucking with me.
I've been very, yeah. I am playing F1 since 2002, so
Damn.
I really loved this track and used to break track records on this one. So yeah, I'm very familiar, and I like how you have to be very careful on the throttle, especially on the exits.
Yes, 100%.
Uh, so yeah, I love the track. It's very challenging. It's not as easy. It's easy to make a mistake and go into the wall and fucked off.
No, you're completely right. And again, props to you for not getting any track penalties because actually, I have to give RRF1 credit because I even do an esports league. In the esports league, their drivers got more track limits than on average RRF1. So RRF1 is now officially an esports league as far as I'm concerned. So I want to give a shout out to all you guys who didn't get track limit penalties. That was fucking sick. Obviously I got to get to the other boys before I let you go though, Destroyer. Right. Final question. Temple of Speed coming up next week. How we feeling?
I mean, my favorite team is Ferrari, and I really love Italy, especially Monza. The sheer speed there. I think McLaren has a very good engine out. Thankfully, I'm not in the shitbox Alpine or Alpha Tauri, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
I love the answer. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Destroyer. All the best. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. And yeah, thank you for representing McLaren. Love to see it. And hopefully we'll speak to you next week, brother. All the best.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too.
And congratulations to the as well.
Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. So we're going to move on to P3, ladies and gentlemen. P3, Hayden, can you say hi to ladies and gentlemen?
Hello.
Hello, sir. All right. I think this is one of the first times you and I are speaking live, at least on stream. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, welcome to the Dub Zone. It's great to have you on here. Great performance from you. I know, as I've been saying and ranting on, Canada can be a pain in the ass to a lot of people. How was it for you?
I do like Canada. It's a good track. A lot of people get time penalties around there, so you gain quite a lot.
This is true. But, I mean, the weather must have been a real pain in the ass, especially with regards... Yeah. So this is one thing I was curious about, because obviously in qualifying it was all dry, and then the race is all wet. So what's your mentality with regards to setup in these situations?
I just put a normal setup on, to be honest. It's quite high, I'm pretty sure, compared to everyone else. I think it's like 32, 35, so it's quite high.
All right, fair enough. So there was actually these. You're just basically saying there's a normal thing. You didn't even adjust your wings to being higher. They're already just normally higher. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So with regards to track limits and all that other shit, obviously it can be a pain in the ass. Did you find yourself struggling at all getting through the field and make your way? Because there was a lot of shit that went down this race. So what was your take on, making your way through the field, getting your overtakes done? There's some really nice moves by you, by the way. But, I mean, I want to get your take. What was it for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a struggle, like overtaking around here in the wet, especially. I just didn't want to pit again too early on to go through the traffic again.
Right.
So I just waited till like 10 laps left to pit. But I only have to overtake a few people at the end.
Yeah. That
Which wasn't too bad.
it ended up working out kind of, I think, because I mean there was the safety car, the two safety cars definitely threw off everything, but when it comes, there should have actually been more safety cars. There were definitely a lot more incidents. Were you grateful that there were no more safety cars, or were you kind of hoping there was maybe? Oh yeah, you were grateful. Okay, I was one thing. I was curious because like maybe you were hoping for another safety car because maybe you could have attacked Zero, because I mean Zero kind of fucked off a little bit. Let's be real.
Yeah. I mean, Zero's too quick compared to everyone else, so there was no way I'm overtaking him.
Well, fair enough. We'll give yourself credit, man, because that was honestly, you were pulling off some great moves. Is there anything that stood out in your mind, any overtake that you wanted to give like yourself props that like obviously from this race that stood out to you?
I can't remember much, to be honest. I'm kind of a blur right now.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, congratulations. Obviously, P3. That's going to be great for you. I'm going to take let's look at the driver standings. Where the fuck are you?
I'm a reserve, so.
Oh, you're a reserve. I'm talking just two reserves. This is fucking fantastic. Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, honestly, reserve or not, you probably fucking showed why you're here, and it's great to have you.
Thank you.
Normally, this question is okay. Obviously, you're reserved, so you're not necessarily going to race next week. But I have to ask, Temple of Speed, Monza, coming up next week. If you are participating, what's your prediction?
Yeah. My prediction? 0 win.
0 win? And
Fine.
Where's Hayden coming?
If I do race, hopefully top 5 at least.
Okay. I like that. I like to hear that. So we're feeling confident in Italy at least. Ascari's not going to fuck us over?
I mean, I don't really like the track, to be honest. It's too quick.
Fair enough. Well, let's put it this way. I don't think you can survive with those high wings from Canada's setup, okay?
Yeah,
so
no, definitely not.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a change of setup. Anyways, Hayden, thank you for your time, mate. All the best, and hopefully we'll see you next week in Monza. All the best, brother.
Yeah. You too.
All right. Tom! Tom! Oh, shit. Did I mute him? No, I didn't mute him. Okay, that's good. Sometimes I mute people and I get scared, but I did not mute Tom for once in my life, so I actually didn't fuck up for once. So, yay. Tom doesn't seem like he wants to talk. I mean, he's in here. I know he could probably... Oh. Tom?
Hello.
Hey! He's here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Tom Stroud. He was literally a last-minute reserve. Didn't even compete in qualifying. Had to replace Find the Pass because Find the Pass was a little too sleepy. Oh, we got a Super Max Selly for you, buddy. Super Max, Super Max. All right. So, obviously, the ladies and gentlemen loved your performance. I loved your performance. Driver of the day for me. I know it doesn't really fucking count, but, I mean, you're my driver of the day. What a performance. And the fact that you actually came pretty much into this race cold, then it started raining, and on top of it, it's Canada, which is already a pain in the ass for track limits. You got through absolutely everybody through the field except for one man. Give us your take, brother. How was it for you?
Pretty straightforward, to be honest. Like, everyone knows that I'm pretty quick in the rain, so it's kind of just keep it in between the lines and try not to crash.
Well, definitely that's a very good strategy to start off, but I mean, let's not beat around the bush here, brother. Getting through 19 or 18 other drivers is no easy feat in the rain, regardless of where you are in the world of F1. But the fact that you weren't taking any penalties, or you weren't crashing into a bunch of people, because I mean there were crashes left, right, and center. I'm sure you saw it as you made your way through the field. But to be not getting caught out, is this something in general for you? Is Canada something that, or somewhere that you feel comfortable driving? Because it seemed like it.
Just anywhere in the rain, really. Anywhere in the rain, I feel pretty comfortable. Like, Hayden. I usually go quite high winged. So yeah, usually, luckily, turn one I got through 8 drivers with a pile up turn one. So by turn 2 I was 12th. So
Yeah, I think
other than that, it was okay. Just get past people, didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, I think you were up like 11 positions, if I'm not mistaken, in like the first couple laps. It was just like absolutely ridiculous. And then you just slowly but surely doing your thing, making his way through. I mean, it's quite ironic that you replaced Find the Pass, because that's quite literally what you were doing all day, was finding the fucking pass. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think Find the Pass could have had a better person to take over his Alfa Romeo C. It was awesome to watch. I have to ask though, if you had participated in qualifying, would you have actually changed the setup more, or or would you have focused on the race per setup in general? Like, what's your take on that?
Usually, it doesn't really matter. I usually go quite high on wing edge anyway, but I would really focus more on the race more than qualifying. I could have been top 5 for qualifying, so that pretty would have made a slight difference. So
just a little
maybe
bit.
being a bit further up the road from 0.
Just a little bit, brother. I do have to ask though. Obviously, at the very end, your strategies were completely different to 0. It looked like it might work out for you a little bit, but that 3-second time penalty kind of really hurt you. Do you personally think that if you maybe had participated in qualifying and not got thrown off a little bit, that you maybe would have been able to compete with 0?
Probably not. Let's be honest. The guy's a robot.
I'm waiting for someone to chirp him. I was waiting for someone to be like, "No, fuck him."
He's just a robot, isn't he?
Fair enough. Obviously, I know you're reserved, so basically the same question I have for you as I did for Hayden. If you do compete next week, how do you feel about the Temple of Speed?
Well, I'll be definitely not having such high wing. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yes.
It'll probably. I'm working, so I finish work at 8:45. So
copy.
It'll be probably end up missing qualifying and then just go for the race.
Another P20 to P2 victory.
But know what Monza's like at the first chicane, so I'll be waiting about 20 seconds before I move.
Probably a smart idea. Honestly, I think I have a lot of highlights from that chicane. And I think, well, you saying that, you've obviously experienced your fair share as well. But anyways, Tom, thank you for your time, brother. All the best, and hopefully we'll see you next week. All the best.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you streaming. Thank you.
No problem. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're getting to our final interview of the evening to anyone who is still here and watching the stream. By the way, thank you for all the support and love you all, but let's get into it. It is our race winner, our championship leader, increasing the deficit between himself and Destroyer Drac. And he's looking sexy while doing it at the same time. I mean, he's just been called a machine. Zero, what's your take? What do you consider yourself?
Definitely not human. If you want to go through the race, but in terms of qualifying, definitely human. Okay. Definitely human.
All right.
Qualifying was a fucking disaster. So yeah, no, it was not ideal. But no, it was. It felt like that race went on forever, but I think that was probably the virtual safety cars and the other safety cars kind of, making it feel like it dragged on a bit longer than it needed to be. But yeah, no, it was no easy race by any means. It was a very tough race. I mean, Canada in itself, even in the dry, is not an easy race, even though the lap is so short. It's not an easy track to, you have to kind of get in the rhythm. It's kind of like Monaco to me. Once you get in a rhythm, you're fine. But if you kind of get out of that rhythm, then you pick up penalties and damage or even crash. It's very easy to do. But it was not easy. It was fun race. Don't get me wrong. It was very fun. But yeah, in the rain, it definitely made it a whole another beast.
I couldn't agree more. Now, one thing I'm sure the ladies and gentlemen, all the ladies and gentlemen would need to know, was it just a brain fart in quali, or what happened, mate? The ladies and gentlemen need to know what happened.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it just, I think it was the end of sector 1, coming onto the back straight, catching the curb and spinning up the rear wheels. I did that twice, broke my front wing, hence why I said in the chat that I think Alpine are going to go bankrupt if I kept doing that. Yeah, no, and then I thought, okay, right, I'm gonna have to get it right on this last run, and then I invalidated my lap. So yeah, it was just a complete brain fart. So yeah, not ideal, but
honestly,
it is what it is.
Honestly, I was expecting you to say, "Oh, I just wanted to get all my fuck ups out of the way in qualifying, so the race would just be clean."
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough to think of that sooner.
You know what though, Zero, you definitely showed why you are the championship leader. I think everyone definitely fears and respects you when it comes to your raw pace. And speaking of raw pace, we are going quite literally to the Temple of Speed next week, which probably doesn't make everyone's life a little easier, but at the same time, I'd like to remind everyone that Monza is actually one of the easier tracks, especially for anyone who's on pad or anything. So maybe potentially, Zero, you could be under threat. Is this a possibility? What are your thoughts?
No, absolutely. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I am on pad, so it definitely puts me at a slight handicap compared to those who are on wheel and are actually quick on wheel as well. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, that's about all I got to say for that one. Really,
yeah, fair enough. I guess there's no bad blood between you and Monza, at least, because some people, obviously, as Tom said, he doesn't like the first chicane. What's your thoughts on that? Or is it?
I think Tom speaks for a lot of other drivers out there that turn one, lap one, Monza is chaos. It doesn't matter what league you're in. It is always chaos at turn one at Monza. So I've had my fair share of, say, either late braking or accidental dive bombs into turn one. So anything can happen. But hopefully it's not the shit show version.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I guess I'm going to let you go, brother. Thank you for your time. Betchers is asking for a friend what your pad setup is, so maybe you can DM him and tell him to fuck off.
just a standard Xbox controller. I haven't got anything on it. It's just literally a completely normal Xbox controller.
There you go, boys. There you go. It's the normal Xbox controller, and one day maybe you can be as fast as Zero. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Thank you guys, all four of you, for your time, and hopefully we'll see you next week. All the best, boys. Alrighty then. So I'm just gonna head off there. Okay. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conduct our interviews for this evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Titanic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Dub Zone. And yeah, that's it. That's our interviews for this evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interviews, and I will be back on Sunday. I'm coming back Sunday for esports, some Summit League Racing McKeon Division. So if you guys want to check it out and you're free on Sunday, you're more than welcome to join me. I should be obviously after the Japanese Grand Prix and all that wonderful shit going down this weekend. So anyways, take care. Love you all. And until next time, Diesel out. Peace! Also, thank you all for all the support, subscriptions, follows. Love you all. Mwah.